Sometimes you disappoint me when I'm in the abyss.
So, why do I disappoint you?
Well, because you don't tell me what you have in the real world, so I spend too much time over there.
Yeah, I always want to keep these cars for myself. And today, we have a 2018 718 Boxster GTS, right?
I think you said that correctly.
Did I do it right?
Thank you so much to Porsche St. Paul, who currently has this available. I don't think it's going to last a whole lot of time. We've been driving around for a little bit of time.
It's really fun.
It is
it's
really
CPO'd.
fun. So head to Porsche St. Paul if you're in the market for a Boxster, specifically the GTS. What do you get with a GTS?
Well, in this year, it was not a GTS 4.0. It was a GTS, which came with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. So it makes 365 horsepower. It has some other things. What does it have?
But they also boosted up the turbos.
Okay.
So you got the sound and you do got some torque.
Yep.
The GTS, why would you get a GTS over an S? Well, it's like $11,500 more, but you get some things standard, which we'll tell you when we get inside.
And we're talking $11,500 when it was MSRP. Like, I don't know what the market value is for it right now.
It should be a lot higher because this is a special car. It is not just a regular Boxster. So come on inside with us, click like, comment, subscribe, awkward high five.
And buy this car before I can at Porsche St. Paul.
Would you like to win our Miata? Well, today I'm going to tell you just how to do that. If we make it to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube by May of 2024, which is our 5-year YouTube anniversary, it's going to be given to one of you lucky subscribers.
Wait!
So make sure to subscribe. I have found out what tires you don't want as the winter approaches.
Which ones are those?
The Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s.
Why is that?
They're just, as far as traction goes, there's about zero.
Is it because they are a track tire? Just like if you had Pirelli P0 Trofeo series like that?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so we ended the intro with what do you get for the $11,500 price increase over an S. First of all, a lot of that noise you get with it, that's free.
Yep.
You get torque vectoring.
Okay.
You get
Sport Chrono.
Adaptive dampers. And
lower ride height.
And
the 20-inch wheels.
Yeah. So some of its appearance, most of it
is actually performance-based.
Is performance. We got a PDK in here. You could have gotten it with
the sacred stick from the gods, a manual transmission.
Here's my issue. Sometimes I want to just drive. Sometimes I want to shift. Is a PDK what I want?
Did you want to know something? I shipped my pants once.
Awkward high five. All right. This Boxster GTS is optioned like pretty much how I would do it. The red interior is spot on. The red stitching. Driving this thing, it is a GTS, so you are getting a really driver-focused car.
It's a track car. It's fast, but we can't really feel it all that well because every time you give it gas, it's raining / like sleeting. So we are at the limit of what these tires should ever be.
I hope you guys can hear that.
I think they can. I'm having to yell over it.
All right, fine. I'll go into 4th gear.
So they just don't get much grip in this temperature. They are amazing tires in the warm.
I would say that this is a perfect size. I mean, it's like your Cayman. It's nimble. It's very, very communicative, even with the tires that are currently on it. I mean, you just think, if you sneeze, you're going where the wheel takes you.
Also, I really like this gloss carbon that's right here. I've seen Porsche's matte carbon and gloss carbon. I think I like the gloss carbon. There's gloss carbon fiber here, and then some more over there, and then some more right here.
I have to disagree. I think I like the matte carbon better, but that's all just semantics, because at the end of the day, if I'm in a Boxster GTS, I don't really care what kind of carbon's on it.
Also, if you're in a Boxster GTS, you probably didn't order it yourself because it's always more beneficial to buy a Porsche secondhand.
As we have been huge advocates of.
And this is a 2018, so therefore it is
used.
Yeah.
And CPO'd. So when we get back in the car and you get behind the wheel, I want to talk about the 2.5 4-cylinder versus the GTS 4.0.
Okay.
Having a Cayman yourself.
So normally this is the part where I would talk about how I'm gonna drive it gingerly and step on it, but it's a little bit, that was the smallest amount of throttle I could possibly give it.
Which is why we're just going for a cruise around town, which this car, as really driver focused as it is really good at just driving around town in second or third gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch her down into sport mode so it stays a little bit lower in the RPMs. It's a little more casual.
So having a Cayman yourself and driving this car, would you say you could just jump right in and it's like your favorite pair of socks?
Yeah, I jumped. That was legitimately the first time I gave it any gas, and not a single part of me ever felt that this felt different than my car. It felt like I'm in my car, except now it's colorful on the inside instead of all black.
So the biggest conversation of this car is that engine.
Yep.
Tell me your thoughts about having the 2.5 liter turbocharged 4 or the 4.06.
I don't know if you can hear it, but every time I give it a little bit of gas, it's got these nice little pops. I think if we had the top off, you would hear it for sure.
Yep.
I think that there's a lot of character with this 2.5 liter, but the 4.0, as a purist, you're gonna want that. Now this can be tuned beyond the moon. You can go real fast with this if you want it, but there is something about a flat 6 versus a flat 4. This has a little grumble, and it kind of sounds like...
It's probably one of the best sounding 4-cylinder engines I've heard.
Yes, but the problem is it's a 4-cylinder.
Right. So you talked about the noise if the top was down. I wanted to highlight how quiet the cabin is
For being a convertible. Yeah, it's crazy. It's real quiet for being a convertible.
They have done a really good job at sound insulation. I'm really impressed with this entire build. In fact, like, I'm trying to figure out in my head which Porsche I should get rid of so that I could add this to the garage.
So, I've been driving in just regular sport mode, right? The whole time I've been giving it on and off throttle because it just keeps going pop, 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 pop.
It is fun. It has like a really good soul. I do agree with you. Maybe you wait 2 years to get the 4.0.
Maybe.
But maybe this is just fine because this is definitely cheaper.
Yes, because it is, from the purest standpoint, the undesirable engine.
I got it. Dave Ramsey says to buy this 2018 Porsche Boxster GTS.
This car is great. I will say that.
It is
a great car.
It is way more fun than I thought that it would be. I know obviously it's a performance-based Porsche. It's going to be fun. But this is really fun. And we haven't given it any throttle.
That was
so could you imagine
so little, and we still were picking up a good amount of pace.
a nice, warm, sunny August afternoon?
That PDK is so good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Would you get a manual or do you get a PDK?
I do not know. It's so good.
I think that's where you just buy both of them. I understand why people begin collecting Porsches.
Because you just need them all. It's like Pokemon. You got to collect them all.
Exactly. Let's go. I don't want to wrap this video up, but let's go wrap it up. Thank Porsche of St. Paul again. And just enjoy this for as long as we have it.
All right, I'm going to go like 5 miles an hour the rest of the time.
Wow. is that an amazing piece of German engineering?
I think this car can only be described as perfection.
It is in the Boxster Cayman platform. It's perfection. I mean, I know you got a Spider. Go ahead.
GT4,
put it in the comments
GT4
below.
RS, Spider RS. Yes, there are better.
But the GTS is really like, if you're gonna drive a car all the time,
It's probably the best Boxster Cayman platform daily driver you can have.
that's an awkward high five worthy comment right there. Especially the spec on this one with the red interior. It is perfection in a platform.
Yep. I think what you really need to do is head to Porsche St. Paul.
And you might as well pick it up unless I convince him to pick it up, in which case you can pick up the famous
987.1 Cayman from 2007.
We'll even keep the livery on there for you. We'll sign it for you. It'll be worth, well, less than it's worth now if you sign it.
I think this car, honestly, in the Porsche community is pretty slept on. People don't really realize what it is because it has that 2.5 liter. I think this car will become like very
Sought after.
sought after.
Yep, I think once all the 4.0s are gone.
Also, this is way more limited production than a 4.0
Yes.
because they only made it for like 2 years, I think.
Don't be scared off by the 2.5 liter 4.
Yep.
It is everything you need. Absolutely everything you need. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Porsche St. Paul. Make sure you go by there. Check this out.
And they always have an amazing inventory. Check out everything they have there. I guarantee you, if you go there looking for a car, you're gonna find the one you want.
Like, comment, subscribe, awkward high five. We'll see you next time.